Hello everyone, my name is David Learham. I'm from Pepin, Wisconsin. I'm starting a YouTube channel. It's called Personal Business Warrior. I currently am a trucker, and I've watched other trucker videos, and I went back and I found his first video, and after I watched that, I thought to myself, when Alex started his first video, I thought to myself, if he can do it, I can do it. So here I am with my first video, and I would like to introduce myself and tell you what my videos are going to be about. So I'm currently married 41 years. I grew up on a farm, 250 acres right outside of Pepin, Wisconsin, and we had Angus beef cattle, and we had hogs, and we had chickens. And I grew up there, went 12 years of school down in Pepin, elementary, junior high, and high school. I've been married 41 years, have 4 grown children and 16 grandkids, and one on the way that's going to be born in July. So we're very happy and proud of that, and thankful and grateful. So we're dairy farming for 10 years, and when things got tough, we struggled, and we decided to get out. That was when everybody, it was either go big or go home, and we decided to get out. So we got rid of the dairy cattle, still had the farm. We cash cropped for a few years, eventually selling the farm. But I got into electronics. I got an associate's degree in electronics. Ended up working on slot machines, believe it or not, at a casino. Went on for 4 years. And I've done many other things, wore many other hats throughout my career until in 2007, I decided to buy a semi-truck and start a trucking company. So it's been a hard road. As you know, the truckers out there, it's hard to make ends meet. I was up to 4 employees at one point, and it did not work out for one reason or another. And I gained a lot of experience on my issues that I had and the faults that I made when I did all that. I would like to expand into that. And I'm going to say that anything you hear me say today, I would like you to comment in the comments, and I would like to approach it as what you want to hear. So if there's anything out there that I say that triggers something in your mind, feel free to give me a comment, and I will do a video, Personal Business Warrior video, toward your concerns. So in the meantime, when we were trucking here, I still am on the road, but my life, my wife's life, has turned upside down. And I might get a little emotional on this, but my wife had a stroke January 4th. It was a very severe one that we thought at one point she was going to be a vegetable. But with the Lord, praying every day, she's made progress. She was in the hospital for 2.5 months before we got her to a nursing home now. And she's doing rehabilitation and is improving every day. So when I say our world got turned upside down, you don't really realize what really happens when people have strokes unless you've been through it, or unless you've lost a child, or if you went through a bankruptcy, or you've had to deal with an alcoholic, or addictions, drug addictions. You don't really understand it until you go through it. And then you see many sides of it that you didn't understand before. But that's where I am now. And part of this YouTube video is me grieving, trying to express my feelings to get it out. But I always wanted to do this from the beginning, even before. I wanted to do this from the beginning, even before all this happened. So my wife and I had plans that we were going to build this house and live in part of it. It took us a long time to get to that point. And if anybody is planning on building, I can share some of the thoughts and concerns and struggles that we went through to decide what we built. And then, of course, there's always something that you wished you would have done differently. And there is a few things that I would have done differently. But now it is what it is, and we're sitting here with this house, which that's where I'm sitting right now in front of the door, one of the outside overhead doors, 14 by 14. And I'm going to present these videos to you in my shop, outside my building, outside our house, and also in my truck driving down the road. As you know, you have a lot of time sitting in your truck. You can think about a lot of things, and that's where this idea actually came to life. So, driving down the road, I listen to a lot of podcasts, a lot of people, and I really have a heart for helping people. And I would like to have my content include like what it takes to be happy. What is your why? Why are you really doing what you're doing? Why you do what you do? And you have to look at your family to have balance in your family. You have to have balance in your career, in your job, your business. As an entrepreneur, which I have been an entrepreneur my whole life. Actually, I've owned a job my whole life. I haven't actually been an entrepreneur, even though that's what I called myself, and I can explain that later too, because there's a lot that goes into that. You have to balance your spiritual, your religion, your emotions, your physical body, your physical health. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about your personal finances. So I want to get into that. Sorry about that. If you can hear my alarm, that means I gotta pack up and get in the truck and head out for the week. I'm headed down from Pepin, Wisconsin here. I'm headed down to Council Bluffs, Iowa to get loaded tomorrow morning. Sorry to interrupt. And then the other thing I would like to talk about is personal growth, relationships, and leadership. Because your personal growth is where it all starts. Your company, your family, any of it is only going to grow as far as your personal growth has grown. How mature are you? Basically, in short of it, is what it's asking, what it's talking about. So I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm looking forward to talking to you. I am looking for people to think outside the box with a trucking company. I have one truck, one dedicated route, and I would like to expand it into more. Once you get to know me and get to understand where I'm coming from, I hope we can talk trucking. But until then, if you would like to help out a fellow trucker and family, I'll put down in the description, there's a GoFundMe page for Brenda and I that you can do a GoFundMe, or there's also Venmo, if that's how you pronounce it. My kids are always correcting me. Page set up also that I'll give you in the description if you would like to donate. With the grace of God, we surely would appreciate it. But anyway, until next time, please comment so I can further my getting to know you relationship with you, so we can go through life together and go up these peaks and valleys in life together. God bless you. Have a good day.